Coach, good morning. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate the opportunity to talk about our team.
Well, it was such a cool day on Saturday, and having come out of what you guys did last year, snapping the losing streak, how was this year's preparation for Navy different?
I don't know that it was a whole lot different. We know they're a great football team, very well coached team, and we knew that it would be a battle and that we were going to have to prepare ourselves very well for this game, and it turned out to be just one whale of a football game.
Well, it's interesting because I would think that having to try to impress upon your kids, we're going to do something that hasn't been done in a long time, beat Navy. You finally do that last year. Then maybe it's less about trying to accomplish what has not been accomplished and more about let's just do what we did last year. Was it a more tangible, realistic goal this year, knowing that your group of guys had accomplished it last season?
Certainly, I think the win last year gave us a lot of confidence going into this game. But to have the Commander-in-Chief's trophy on the line was a huge motivating factor for us. And that's something, too, that our program hasn't been able to do in some time. And we had a great desire to get that trophy back. And so it was on the line on Saturday, and fortunately our guys battled, and we were able to bring it home to West Point.
It means so much for both programs, for both service academies, for the men and women, the families, the cadets, everybody, the midshipmen, everybody that's in that stadium. It means so much to. What is it like to be on the sideline and to have that type of pressure on your shoulders going into a game like that? It's just different than so many other rivalry games.
It's just fun to be a part of it. I wouldn't say there's more pressure, and I don't know that that's something that I experience. Is there's a lot of responsibility that we have, that I have as the coach, but each one of our guys has responsibility to do their job, and I'm part of the team, and I got to do my job. So it's just fun to be a part of a game that means so much to so many people, way beyond the teams, the fans that are there at the game, but to be able to play and represent soldiers all over the world that are committed to this nation. Really, really incredible feeling, and a rivalry like that I truly believe is the best rivalry in sports. What a privilege.
Jeff Monken, head coach, Army, as the Black Knights win 14-13 in the snow on Saturday. You guys run the triple option. You don't throw much, but having a snowstorm, did that alter your game plan at all on Saturday?
A little bit. Just I think the concern of having guys running laterally, pitching the ball with a guy running toward the sideline wasn't something we were real fired up about doing a whole bunch of. We did a couple of times on Saturday do that, and in fact had a really big play in the fourth quarter on a pitch play that made a difference in the football game. But I think Navy kind of had the same thing in mind, is to try to keep the ball going straight ahead, and they did a great job running the football as well. So it was one of those games that we were going to have to just slug it out and hammer away at them, and I think they felt the same way, and fortunately we came out on top.
It was cold, it was snowy, and I noted that all of your players were sleeveless. Nobody had the sleeves on. Did you hear any discussion within the locker room of we are not wearing sleeves out there even if it's snowing? I
didn't, and I think the guys probably individually decide what they're going to do, but I don't. It doesn't matter to me what they wear. If they're comfortable, if they feel good in what they're wearing, then I think that's good. I want them to wear their uniform like everybody else and the way it's designed to be worn. But beyond that, if they want to go sleeveless in the cold, that's fine with me. I preferred the jacket and chose to wear one on Saturday. I didn't go sleeveless myself.
I thought it was awesome to see all your guys embracing the cold. And, a couple of your guys have said, we get to hold our heads higher on campus now. We get a little pep in our step. And when you took over the program, it had been a long time since they beat Navy, and it was a couple of seasons of 2 wins and 3 wins that you took over. And your first 2 seasons, a combined 6 wins as well. But then last year you guys broke through and got to the bowl game, the Heart of Dallas Bowl. Now, how different do you view your players on campus and your players in the weight room and your players being around them versus when you first took over the program?
there's a sense of confidence in our program now that wasn't here when I arrived 4 years ago. But our players have done that. They've worked extremely hard and committed to this program, to each other, and they desperately wanted to be a championship program, to be a program that can compete on a national level and play in the postseason and enjoy all of the great things about college football that so many other schools have an opportunity to do. They wanted to win. They wanted to represent our academy in the United States Army in a way that everybody could be proud. Our guys take tremendous pride in representing West Point in the United States Army, and so we got a great group of kids that have just worked with every amount of effort that they've got to be the best they can be, and I'm just so happy to see it paying off for them.
Army head coach Jeff Monken, after the big Army-Navy win, they are headed to the Armed Forces Bowl after a 9-3 season, which has been a fantastic year for them. You know, I have an intimate relationship with Army, having grown up in the area. Those that I graduated with went on to play football there or had gone up there as a cadet, and I know the type of responsibility that athletes have to take on there. But for those that aren't aware, your players, what's the course of their day look like by the time that you actually get them and are coaching football?
I don't know if I got time to go through everything they've got to do. Most of them done more before I've hit my snooze button 3 times. They just, the responsibilities that are added to the day of a West Point cadet and to an athlete, really incredible. These guys are able to succeed at such a high level in all the things that they do. The school itself, our institution, is one of the best academic institutions on the face of the planet. We're the #1 public university in the country and rival the great universities that everybody talks about on the academic side. We have guys taking 19, 20, 22 hours a semester. We've got a military commitment here that our guys, their day consists not only of school and sports, but an expectation for professionalism as a soldier. So we wear uniforms. They do have to join formation starting in the morning, and are expected to be on time, dressed appropriately. I guess just handling their daily lives and their business, comings and goings from class to meals, in a professional manner. It's not easy. It's a much higher expectation standard than most college students, but all of our students adhere to that, and it's really just incredible to be in this environment and see those guys doing all those things, and then they show up at 2:30 in the afternoon ready to practice, and they practice hard, and they love it, and they're like kids. They enjoy being out there and playing the game, and that's what I love. They have that side that's professional and serious, and but they also can turn on the let's have fun switch, and they really do. They enjoy football, and they want to compete and succeed at a high level in football, just like they do in the classroom and as military officers when they graduate.
I think it's amazing. And what an amazing season for you guys. Army's going to take on San Diego State coming up December the 23rd in the Armed Forces Bowl. 9-win season for the Black Knights, and head coach Jeff Monken's in his 4th year there after the win over Navy, 14-13 in the snow on Saturday. Well, Coach, congratulations again on the win. Congratulations on the bowl bid. It is a thrill for me, having been from the area, seeing what you guys have done at Army, and keep it going, buddy. Thanks so much.
Thank you. I'm proud of our kids, and that was a great win. Thanks to all the Army fans out there. Beat Navy.
There you go. Jeff Monken, head coach of Army.